I come in the kitchen. You in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator.
I sure am hungry.
Welcome to Tech Turnips.
Tech Turnips.
Not turn up, turnips.
What we're going to do is we're going to look at a quick little article that we found online that we thought was pretty interesting that we want to share with our viewer. Our viewer.
Ooh, a lot of oodle.
That's what happens when you speak 1,000 words a minute. Sorry, my Mexican accent, like sometimes I speak faster than I think, you know what I mean? But it's all good. Today we're looking at Google is using AI to create stunning landscape photos using Street View imagery. Now, before we even get into this, what do you think it means?
Basically what it says.
Okay,
it's
cool.
Using a whole bunch of images.
Cool, because I had to look at it twice to kind of get an idea of what the hell it was even talking about. That subline says Google's AI photo editor tricked even professional photographers. Huh.
It's funny because I think they've said that about the painting one too, but
I wonder if these professional photographers are like Instagram photographers.
damn. He's talking shit about himself, y'all, so it's all good.
I'm an Instagram photographer.
All right, let's jump into this. So one thing too, if you want to actually check out the article, because we're not going to read thoroughly, you can see the link below.
Yeah, we're not going to read it word for word, but we will give you guys a kind of a summary and our thoughts on what we just read.
Yeah.
Just so you guys kind of get an opinion of who we are and see how our brains work.
See how our stupid brains work. All right, go ahead, Keen.
All right, Google's latest artificial intelligence experiment is taking in Street View imagery from Google Maps and transforming it into professional-grade photography through post-processing, all without a human touch.
Okay, so kind of explain if people still don't get it.
Okay, so what it's saying is well, here, let me read that other line because that other line is kind of what explains it. Hui Fang, a software engineer on Google's machine perception team, says the project uses machine learning techniques to train a deep neural network to scan thousands of Street View images in California for shots with impressive landscape potential. So it looks like artificial intelligence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what they're doing is basically they have this neural net, which is like a buzzword, kind of how we were talking about before, how like neural net is like the internet back in the day. How when you said internet, it was like, what the hell is that?
The interwebs.
The interwebs, the internet of things. What is that? It's just, I think it's the next level, to be honest. I think like artificial intelligence, machine learning, all that stuff is gonna take over the world. We're gonna have self-driving cars, and I can't wait.
Me too, because I want one.
But essentially, I guess the artificial intelligence, the neural net, the whatever you want to call it, the thing they do is essentially takes images and composites them together to create beautiful landscapes.
And it can probably just take those images and keep recreating different landscapes just with the images that you plug into it. And or maybe later down in the future, they want to make it so you can type something in, so you can put like castle, big red wall, knights in,
and it'll find those things.
It'll find all those things and compile it, and then probably not just make you one but thousands. So which realistically, like coming from a video person standpoint or anything, even a photographer, you can composite entire scenes and storyboard it out, you know what I mean? So I can definitely see it being super
Here's the thing
big.
though, these photos were taken by photographers though, right? Like, or not by photographers, but like the little Google car or whatever.
Let's actually see. We're gonna go down a little bit, kind of see what they say right here. It says Google software takes a Street View panorama and crops the photo, applies lighting and coloration changes, and then chooses a filter to apply in a 4-step process.
Oh damn! So it's a combination of steps that it does. Oh, okay.
In other words, Google had AI. I almost said A1.
In other words, Google had an AI. See, like, now you got that in my head.
A1.
In other words, Google had an AI photo editor attempt to fix professional shots that had been randomly tampered with using automated system that changed lighting and applied filters.
Oh wait, this is something else.
Yeah, well, no, because remember, Google Images, like if you go on Google Maps or whatever, like those photos were taken by one of those Google cars.
That's
why it's like those those images were captured by a camera. That's how you
edit them.
No, they don't edit them. The artificial intelligence AI thing edits them, so it composites them together. You know how like let's say you take a panorama, right, with your camera, and you put your camera down, you take a couple pictures, and then you throw it into Lightroom, and then it stitches them together. That's essentially what it's doing, but on its own. And then it's also I think it's messing with the editing of the image to give it like perspective, because you know how sometimes the photos may not look perfectly fine if it wasn't taken from the same angle. It'll mess with the, like, I don't know what it's exactly it's called. I think it's like the X and the Y axis, where you know, like that skew angle of it, and it'll basically like use AI technology to find the best angle and then also put a filter over it and make it look nice. I think it's pretty tight.
Damn, so they're doing some crazy stuff right here from what it looks like.
It looks like we gotta find new jobs, guys.
Yeah.
Cause
the test whether its AI software was actually producing professional grade images, Fang and his team used a Turing test, like Turing?
Fang and his team used a Turing test like experiment. I'm not sure what that means,
I don't know
guys.
what the fuck that means. They asked professional photographers to grade the photos its network produced on a quality scale. While mixing in shots taken by humans, around 2 out of every 5 photos received a score on par with that of a semi-pro or pro.
So basically what they did is they took the image and put a visco filter on it. And then everybody's like, damn.
They look good, though.
That's a real photo.
I can't front here. Let's see if we can pull it up. Nope.
Ooh.
Nope.
Nah, it's going to stay that size.
Shout out to The Verge.
Shout out to The Verge, man. Shout out to our recording system.
Yo, but that's pretty crazy. If you guys can see it, which I'm pretty sure you can see it. It's not a Mac, so I can't zoom in tight.
Oh, damn. So the big image is the one that it created, right?
Yeah, and this is the image it took with Google Earth. That's crazy.
Yo, that's tight, bro.
Because look, it's actually coloring it really well, too.
Yeah, it's giving it well, like I said, I don't know about the sky. The sky looked like it got pooped on.
Yeah, right here. Look like garbage.
So it's not perfect. Guys, we still have a couple years left. But,
yeah, it's not bad, though.
Damn, dude. The street view panorama served as a testing bed for our project. But what is the project exactly? Like, what are they trying to do? Is it what you said, where they were trying to create this like database where you could just go and type in like cabin in the woods and then it'll pop up with like 1,000 images?
Mine was cooler.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. These images, so when Google drives around with their little cars, they blur out faces, right? They blur out car license plates and all that stuff. What about these images? What does it do with, like, you know what I mean?
I just don't see what the... I don't get it.
Oh, here's another question. Do they blur out the goat's face?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. Because animals aren't
humans. Goats don't have the same rights as humans, huh? That's crazy.
We gotta change it.
All right. That pretty much wraps it up for Tech Turnip. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening to our goofy asses, and anything else.
Hopefully next time, Keem will have something to bring to the table.
Oh yeah, so yeah, these episodes are supposed to be a little bit. I can't even talk. These episodes are supposed to be a little bit longer. Unfortunately, I was not able to prepare something in time.
It's all good though.
Yeah.
We just testing it. So thank you all.
I want to see
for tuning in to Tech Turnips, and we'll see you all next time.
Catch you guys in the next morning dinner.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen, in the goddamn refrigerator.
I sure am hungry.